Because of you, I'll make good money. Guess that breakup, it made me lucky. It was worth it, feeling sucky, sucky, sucky. How about all the things you wanted and keep them for myself as the prequel of my life turns to hell. I'll be up in the clouds, I'll be surfing the crowds, cause it's your fault these songs end up on SoundCloud. I'll be chasing the streets, and everyone will love me, oh, cause it's your fault these songs end up on SoundCloud. Exposure, I feel so high, young, dumb, broke out, so Khalid, you said hi, like we nasty, rep the DMV, honestly, can't wait to meet Kelani. Shout out to you, babe, for breaking my heart, what a start to my beautiful career. Shout out to you, babe, I'm chasing my bag, it was worth the tears, yeah. How about all the things you wanted and keep them for myself as the prequel of my life turns to hell. I'll be up in the clouds, I'll be surfing the crowds, cause it's your fault these songs end up on SoundCloud. I'll be chasing the streets, and everyone will love me, oh, cause it's your fault these songs end up on SoundCloud. I'll be up in the clouds, I'll be surfing the crowds, cause it's your fault these songs end up on SoundCloud. I'll be chasing the streets, and everyone will love me, cause it's your fault these songs end up on SoundCloud, and Spotify, and Apple Music too, and maybe YouTube.
Yes. What's up with y'all, man? Listen, we in the building. It's your boy Big Bak, Everything DMV Radio. Listen, we live, we back. Got an amazing guest for you today for y'all to check out. I want to thank everybody who are already tuning in, everybody who shared, like, comment on my posts and show us love. We do this for the people. We do this for the community. And we just sharing and spreading love. So that's how we do it. With no further ado, this is our young lady that we have here for today. Had a chance to listen to your music. Sounds great. I like what you're doing.
Thank you.
But for those, you're welcome. But for those who don't know you, can you tell them who you are and what you do?
Yes. Hi, everybody. My name is Awudi, but y'all can call me Woo. And I'm a singer-songwriter based right here in the DMV.
Absolutely. Singer-songwriter based right here in the DMV. I welcome y'all to go check her page out. Also, tap into all her platforms where her music is. She is representing the DMV. Can you give me a little bit more about your background? Not only are you representing the DMV, but you also have some African descent. Can you tell me where your family's from? And
yeah, so even though I was born here to an immigrant mom. She's from Ghana, specifically the Volta region, and my dad is from Togo. So they're all part of a tribe they call the Ewe tribe, and that's my heritage. Yeah.
Awesome. So having that background right there, how did music from your mom and your dad's side influence you?
My mom has always used music as an outlet for herself. Even though she doesn't really sing, she loves to judge and she loves to direct. So there's a little story she loves to tell me that when I was actually in her room, she would play music and she would feel me moving. So she always knew that I would be a star, in her words.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, with that said, tell me some of your influences through music as you started to gain what you like, and who are those people who influence, some of your musical aspirations and career and dreams?
Yeah, growing up, I really only listened to gospel. So when I really tapped into my own kind of avenues, I really resonated with Lauryn Hill, Erica Badu, Jill Scott, and them. But I also really got into K-pop, which is very crazy because I have no like reason to, but my mom really, really loves K dramas. They were actually introduced to her by my aunt and my cousins, so the whole family is into K dramas, anime, stuff like that. So the music from that, I always was into as well. My like biggest influence right now is actually the group BTS, which is crazy. They're like a random K-pop boy band, but they were like the reason I actually like wanted to get into the industry. I always loved music, loved to sing, but they were really the reason why I wanted to get into the industry and pursue my dream.
Nah, that's amazing. Yeah, my introduction to the K-pop scene was through my daughter, and oh man, but they jam, they rock out, and they get you involved. Like they always grooving, got some movement with them. So it's a whole thing. She just watched the dramas and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, I understand. Now it's a huge movement, and I even saw a show like that they doing where they like remixing like old people song. Like I think Patti LaBelle did a K-pop song with a K-pop group.
Yeah, I saw Megan Thee Stallion on there. Yeah, that was really cool. That was really
Yeah,
cool.
that was awesome. That was good to see. Okay, teenage dreams, real estate reality. Um, Can you talk about how, becoming a real estate agent at 17 and learning all of these different, mortgage loan things at 19
Yeah.
and now, doing accounting and all of this, like you got a high drive to do a lot of things. How do you manage and balance everything together?
It's very, very, very hard to balance, but I have a really, really good support system. Like my mom, she is my rock. And my friends are also always there when I need to talk to them, whether online or in person. But yeah, when I told my mom I really wanted to do music full time, she told me straight up that you're gonna need some money. So she's always been in the real estate industry. She's now a broker. So she basically, even though I was always around that, she took a couple months to train me. I took classes. I always, at the time, I was like, I wish I could be doing something else. It's summer. I want to be outside. But I'm really, really glad that she was able to push me into that avenue, because without it, I don't know how I'd be funding any of this.
Right.
But yeah, getting into real estate, I also got into the mortgage side because I always wanted to do math in college. And yeah, I'm studying accounting because it's a great avenue for business, and I really want to become like a good business person, because that's what you need for music. So it's really all these avenues are here for the music, inspired by the music, and yeah.
No, that's definitely what's up. I really like that. I like your grind. Um, you have a song, Blame, that is coming out. Can you tell us about Blame, when its release date is, and how all of that came together for that project?
Yeah, so I wrote Blame about 4 years ago when I was 16 years old. and I recorded it a bunch of times, but I finally did the final recording at 19, and it's just been sitting in the vault because of a bunch of crazy stuff going on. But I'm so excited to finally be releasing it. So it's coming out November 7th, and then we're having a release party November 8th where I'll be performing. And I'll be showing the first look at the music video, which will be officially out November 9th. So yeah.
Wow, wow. Making moves. So Blame, where did the inspiration for it come from? How did you tap into a song like that?
Yeah, so at the time I had written the songs I currently have out, Coco Skin, SoundCloud, and Useless. I was going through my first ever heartbreak ever, high school heartbreak. And that's what really motivated me. I wrote about 20, 30 songs about that boy, bless his heart. But that's where it came from. It's very aggressive, angry, but very pop as well. So I'm excited for everybody to hear.
Yes, no, I understand, a lot of times, people create, out of the emotions, and pain is one of those ones that drive a lot of creative content when you putting things together. I went through a phase like that too myself, where, I wrote a whole album in one night, you know what I mean? Just because I just, so I could definitely relate to that, and going through that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be able to relate to that as well. Now, what describes your sound? Because I know that it's like a blend of pop, R&B, funk, indie, and Afrobeat. So, like, where did that mix come from?
It's just my love for all types of music. Like I've written, I'd say I write a cappella. So it really is based off of other people and what they hear, what they think would sound good with my lyrics and my arrangements. Um, I really want to tap into both my American side and my African side, and my love for K-pop and my love for hip hop and rap. So I just decided I'm gonna do it all. Um, but there's also a very, very like big jazz foundation there. So I'm really excited to do all of it.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. No, I love that. One of the people who kind of opened my eyes to being, having, multiple genres that they do their thing in is my man Malone. Dang, what's his name? But yeah, he was like, yeah, he was like, I'm not a rapper. Like I do, everything. And then seeing all of these, artists do like hip hop with country, and you know what I mean? Like that's truly, truly inspiring. And I like that they can, mix like that, because I don't think like people should have to be stuck in like one genre. And that's kind of like old school. Even with Beyonce dropping a whole country album, like
Exactly. Yeah.
who would have expected that, right? Yeah. So nah, that's definitely, dope. And I like that you can cross barriers like that. That's super, super, super dope. So thanks for sharing that with us.
Of course.
Yeah. So you took a break from the industry. Can you talk about what those struggles was like, and how your comeback was?
Yeah, so I ended up being connected with the wrong people, I would say, and it really did take a toll on me. I was very young. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into, but yeah, it took like a year of. I took a year off, basically, doing stuff behind the scenes, just writing, taking my time, focusing on school. But I'm really glad to be back in it these past few months, and really take off in a sense.
Yeah, no, you definitely doing it. I like your approach. You got, you're here with us. You promoting and pushing, what you got coming. So that's also, definitely a good thing. What were some of the struggles that you were facing? I know you say like the wrong people, but like mentally, like how was that space, and like what kind of advice would you give to someone who might be going through the same things and might need to be like, oh, I've heard somebody go through this, maybe I need to step back?
Mentally, I was it pushed me into a depression in a sense, being in surrounded by a team that was very hostile and in a sense abusive in a way, especially like to all the young people like out there who think they're stuck, who think nobody would want to work with them, so they have to stick in one avenue. I can promise you that there is always other people that would be better for you, that will be there for you, and it's really important to have a good support system. It's very, very important to have a good support system. Without that, you might be stuck in a bad place. So it's not good. It takes a lot of courage to break out of that too. So even if you're scared, it'll be worth it. It'll be very worth it.
Absolutely. Y'all heard it right here from Woo. Right here, she let you know you can always make that change. You can always transition. You can get yourself out of toxic and bad environments. Like you can always find some people who want to work with you the way that you want to work. So just know that you have options and that you're not trapped and it's not over. Because look at Woo. She right here right now putting out her next single about the hit y'all with some good vibes and some good music. Definitely a great singer. I love her melodies and how she, is so smooth on the beat. It's just really, 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 really nice. And I like the fact that you do a cappella writing, because that gives, the producers or engineers the opportunity to really create around you.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's very unique. Most of the time I hear people like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull out a beat, I'm gonna listen to the beat, and then I'm gonna just, go. But yeah, I like that style. That's actually different and unique. I don't hear people say that. So yes. Good job on that.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You mentioned, being thankful, for your mom. How has her support also supported your journey?
Her support is everything. Like she's helping me with every aspect. I basically call her my momager because she's basically my manager. When it comes to my look, my style, how I want to perceive myself, like she's always been a businesswoman, so I'm glad she's really training me and letting me follow in her footsteps in that aspect as well. If it wasn't for her, I definitely wouldn't be here. Like during my break, she got really, really, really sick, and I was really gonna quit. I was gonna be like, okay, I have to focus on school so I could, pay all these medical bills and stuff like that. She really pushed me away and was like, you need to be focusing on the music. Yeah, school, whatever, but you need to be focusing on the music because that's what you want to do. And even if I'm not here, that's what you should continue to be doing. So it was very like eye-opening for her to push for my independence, but still be there.
Yeah.
Very, very. She's
That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, that's almost a tearjerker. Like, oh mom, like I need to be here for you right now. She like, no, baby, look, do you go do your thing. Like, I want you to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that's powerful. And it takes a lot for a person in need to, say that, man. So I just want to give a big shout out to your mom, man.
Yes.
Thank you, mom.
We love you, Patience.
Yes, already. That's what's up. So you got this dropping, you got some visual dropping. What can we, be expecting from Woo? Like, even after this, like, how can we really, tune in, support, and be a strong community for you and your music.
Yeah, so the rest of the year it's all about building a following, doing more shows, and getting ready to release more music. Blam is supposed to be a title track for my upcoming EP called Out of the Blue. Don't know when we're releasing that yet, but hopefully soon.
Yeah,
And yeah, so it's gonna contain some pop, some R&B, and I'm very excited for that.
that is what's up. You have a beautiful website as well. I like
Thank
the
you so
design.
much.
It's very clean. Um, can you tell us a little bit about Useless, SoundCloud, and Coco Skin?
Yeah, so like I said, all of those were written in the same week when I was 16. Um, Coco Skin was my first ever song. It was my first time in the studio. It was very, very eye opening to realize that I could really do this myself. I don't have to wait for anybody to come sweep me off my feet and give me a deal or something like that.
Uh,
It actually, like, I had written it about months before the other songs, and I was just singing it to my friends, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know where to start, where to go. And I had my mom was doing a real estate deal, and she randomly met this guy named Cyrus Dobre, like in the like he's a content creator and does music as well. And he was like, oh, just send me your daughter's number, I'll give her advice, stuff like that. I was like 16, and he straight up just told me, you just need to find a studio near you and go record it. And I was like, okay, I'll try. But yeah, that pushed me to do research, and actually see how I could put this project out. What do I need to do to protect myself and stuff like that. But yeah, it's one of my most loved songs. A lot of people in our hometown really love this song, and love to spread it around. But yeah, Coco Skin is near and dear to my heart. But SoundCloud, I would say, is my favorite song that I've written. It's very, very unique in a sense. It has like this jazzy vocal, but it's on this hip hop beat. It was very like very crazy, but it's very catchy, and it's my most streamed song. A lot of people love it, especially on SoundCloud. So yeah, yeah, Useless. It was never finished. It was not done,
wow.
but people still said I should record it anyway, with what I had, and I did. That was really, that's one of the songs that I really love singing, because the vocal on it is very, very emotional. So I'm excited to sing that live November 8th at the Blame release party. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So if people want to, attend your show or attend your live performance, your release party, like, what's the best way to like keep up with you? I know you have a website. Do you most active on what social media site? Like, how do they do?
The best place I would say is Instagram. I'm getting used to TikTok, so not quite there yet, but hopefully soon. And yeah, we're also gonna be doing a promotion campaign. Maybe put it on a couple of billboards, get a couple flyers out. But IG is where the current flyer is. But yeah, it's starts at 6 p.m. November 8th. It's at a place called Garden Social, and there's free parking, free drinks, free food, and a free live show. Everything free, free, free. Because I really just want to share this with people. I don't want to charge yet. But yeah.
No, that's amazing. That's awesome, man. Wow. So it's moving in full effect, back in the game, ready to
Yeah.
take over. Um, for other artists who may have had a similar experience to you, and they might be like, kind of like stuck, right now, like what advice would you give them, if this was also their dream?
Yes, I love this question because anytime I will ask another artist for advice, they would just say like, keep working hard, keep just doing what you're doing, and it doesn't really help. And so I really would like to help others. My thing for people like me, especially young people, is to really tap in with the Grammy U program. It's the Recording Academy's program for young artists in college, not in college. And it's very a good avenue to network, to get to know people like you, and really gain friends in the industry. They also have a beautiful mentor program. I signed up and I was able to gain a lovely mentor by the name of Kia Bennett. She's a jazz artist, very amazing, love her. And she's really helped me a lot too with just being a part of that support system, also teaching me things that I should know. But yeah, that's a one program I suggest looking into. Reading a lot more about business, because the business aspect is very important. You really got to protect yourself in this industry. There's a lot of people that will try to take advantage of you, do all that stuff. So really tap in with that. You gotta be motivated to do it, because for the longest time, for that year, I was not motivated at all. but once you find some sort of avenue to gain motivation from, find a new reason to fuel your dream. Always try to have a reason, multiple reasons, because it will fuel your passion, your love. You don't want to just be doing this as a job at the end of the day, because we're doing this because we love it. So yeah, that would be my advice to everybody.
That is amazing. I like how you went into detail on that. And that is very positive and forward looking. Thank you for that nice mentorship program. Shout out to your mentor. And also shout out to my man, the content creator, music creator as well.
Yeah.
For all that help that he did as well. And we look forward to hearing you, seeing you, being a part of what you have going on. We enjoy your music over here, and we'll definitely send you, any opportunities that come up with our shows and events as well. Before we get out of here, can you tell them where to find you and where to connect with you on the platforms you're on?
Yes, so I'm on all social media platforms, even the new ones, and you can find me at Awudi Music on all of them. Yes. You could also just DM me. I love to answer. I love to talk to everybody. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's what's up. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming to join us, sharing your story, sharing your music with us. And we look forward to seeing so much more of you. You have a great sound, and I love what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for doing this free interview thing too. This is very nice. Yeah.
Absolutely. I just want to really share everybody, because we got so much talent and so many stories and so many things going on. Sometimes they get overlooked, so I just hope to bring everybody to the light to shine together. So I thank you for trusting in me to come on my platform and share your
story. Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. And we'll see you soon. Y'all got it right here. It's your boy Bak, Everything DMV Radio. We was just chilling with Woo. She made it happen. She did her thing. Y'all got to go tap into her website, AudiMusic.com, and she's doing her thing. She is doing her thing.
Strikes again with another mix.
Most streams right here.
I'll be successful, so I thank you for the experience, cause without you I'd still be innocent. Oh, because of you I'll make good money. Suck it. How about all the things myself as the prequel of my life turns to hell. I'll be up in the clouds, I'll be surfing the crowds, cause it's your fault these songs end up on SoundCloud. I'll be chasing the streets, and everyone will love me, oh, cause it's your fault these songs end up on SoundCloud. Nostalgia, I feel so high, young, dumb, broke out, so could leave you said hi. Like we nasty, rep the DMV, honestly, can't wait to meet Kelani. Shout out to you, babe, for breaking my heart. What a start to my beautiful career. Shout out to you, babe, I'm chasing my bag. It was worth the tears, yeah. I bought all the things you wanted and keep them for myself.